My bum bum is too big. I don't really like it.
I actually wish I have a flatter stomach.
I always wish I had a smaller hand.
I wish I have a very flat and sexy tongue.
When I was younger, I used to pray to God to give me bigger breasts and a bigger bum.
A new report has suggested that a growing number of Nigerian girls and women are unhappy about how they look and are less positive about life. More women are dealing with low self-esteem now than ever. Media personality Olayemi Ogunwole is undoubtedly one of the most confident women around. Regardless of her body type, she embraces it and never ashamed to flaunt it.
In GSS 1, GSS 2, I didn't have anything. I was flat-chested. Yes. GSS 3, I started, telling my mom because I saw my mates wearing bra. So I'll tell my mom that, why don't you buy? And she'll say, why in a hurry? You don't have anything, so what is it about? Because I had a lot of people, my mates who were already putting on bra. As soon as the thing just started coming out, shooting out, I couldn't control it again.
In an era of burgeoning social media use, online bullying and abuse is also widespread. Though most girls deal with this on their own, rather than telling their parents or someone in authority.
Certain time, my mates would just go somewhere, and you know how kids can start behaving like adults, and I don't know where they got some information. So, she's too busty for her age. We're age mates, so she's too busty for her age. So I was always wondering, like, what are they talking about? At some point, I started feeling bad, like, what are they talking about? Is something wrong with me? Then my mom realized that I was already feeling somehow. And so she said something to me. In fact, I can't remember vividly, but the only thing I can remember now was that she said to me that some people are praying for what you have, they don't have. They are so flat-chested. So what is wrong with you?
A lot of young girls are now being pressured to measure up to what they see on the gram. They begin to find interest in the get-rich-quick syndrome in order to afford things that could alter the way they look to getting the look of their dreams by spending an arm and a leg on beauty products.
I had this relationship. Now, this dude asked me out. And at some point he said, why don't you do breast reduction? Now, this is me. I do not even have problems with my body. I do not have problems with anything. I went basic. Yes, I can be that. Like, what is wrong? I mean, you saw different statistics. There are so many shapes and sizes. Why didn't you go to them? I didn't ask you out. So why you came to me? Why would you ask me to go for breast reduction, for crying out loud? Nothing is wrong with me. You should love yourself. I mean, you should love yourself. You can't give what you don't have. Yes, I mean, if you don't love yourself, how do you now begin to love people?
Whether you're black, white, albino, busty, skinny, fat or otherwise, it is time for us to change the narrative and say to yourself, I am beautiful, wonderfully made. I am the only one in the whole world. Regardless of how I look, I love myself, and that is all that matters.